Welcome again to the Strange Hobby Corner. And in today's dark corner, we have another guest, or I think you'll find really dark today. And can you introduce yourself for the audience, please?
Yes, of course. My name is Zia Thatcher.
Hi, dear Thatcher. Any relation to the late, great Margaret Thatcher?
No.
Right. What is it that you get up to then? That's you're going to tell us about today.
My hobby is I join marathon races just before the end and run to the finish line claiming victory.
Right. And I just think doesn't this rather insult people who put all the effort in?
That's the main buzz. It's the sheer look of despair upon what I call Mr. Second Place. The man who's been running for upwards of 2 hours, runs 26 miles, and then I come from the back, sprint the last 100 meters, go through the ticket tape, and then punch my fist into the air and shout, I won! Turn around to him and say, in your face.
Do you pretend to be out of breath, exhausted, etc.?
Absolutely not. No, I start doing a little dance and doing Irish leg shenanigans.
Wow. How did this begin?
That's a very interesting question. I will answer it forthwith. Once upon a time, it was my sports day at school. I was 8 years old, and I was waiting for a race. And they were running round the park, and they were coming into the end, and I noticed that the boy at the beginning, he fallen over. So, I just ran through the ticker tape and claimed victory.
And that gave you a high, did it?
Oh, it gave me a buzz, all right. It gave me, even though I was 8, I knew there's something I wanted to dedicate my life to.
You must have quite a trophy cabinet.
Not only do I have an extensive trophy cabinet, I have libraries of footage of me winning every marathon in the world.
You must be rich with prize money and trophies.
Yes, I was on the cover of Time magazine, and with a caption, "Is this the greatest marathon runner ever?"
Do you get a buzz out of seeing people lose?
That is the whole purpose of the exercise. I oftentimes will give long and in-depth speeches from the winner's podium, lambasting the man who I call Mr. Second Place for not being quite committed enough.
So it's not the winning that counts, it's not the taking part, it's seeing other people lose.
No, it's the winning as well. No, I really like the winning. I love the trophies. I love the selfies. The thought goes through my mind. I look around at the other competitors, Mr. Second Place, Mr. Third Place. They look so exhausted. And they've been training all year round for this one event. While I've been just messing with Instagram filters.
And have you expanded this idea at all?
Nope, not at all. I'm really a one-trick pony. I have one trick, and that is I wait in stadiums. I manage to get past security, and as the marathon runners come in, I blast it from behind. It looks like I'm doing a magnificent and glorious and heroic run. And for the last 100 meters, I just pass everyone and just burst through the tape and then punch my fist in the air and go, I won again, I won! The crowd go crazy. The man behind me is looking with a mixture of confusion and despair. And I just turn around and say, in your face, mate, in your face.
Well, are you hoping to win?
I use racial epithets to put them in their place.
Have you managed to inspire anybody doing this?
No, not a single person. It's just simply the case that this is really all about me. People really do believe, and I'm talking about close friends and family members, people really do believe that I'm a world-class marathon runner. And I've never run more than 100 meters in my life. I'm just extremely good at putting on the costume, putting on the number, getting through security, and that last 100 meters, blasting it.
I suppose as you get older, it doesn't really matter because you've only got to do those last 100 meters.
Yeah, well, I train for the last 100 meters. I get up every morning and I do a few 100 meters around my bed, just imagining the glory. I made quite a good living from this. I've got sponsorships from Nike, Reebok. I'm called the. I get various nicknames on the internet. They call me the man who blasts from behind. I think they think I'm homosexual.
What about Clark's shoes?
Yes, they've often been involved. Sometimes I've run in Clark's shoes just for the lols. And then as the national anthems are coming up, and I'm talking to the next guy, he's usually from Kenya or somewhere, and I go, I beat you in Clark's shoes.
Have you ever been inspired by Ben Johnson?
Yes, I have. I've been very inspired by Ben Johnson. Do you know, I think you see that Olympics that he won, high as an effing kite, and his eyes bloodshot as anything. It really made me think, why play by the rules? Make it your own game. Make it your game. Play by your own rules, and I play by my own rules. With those marathon runners, getting up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning and running in all sorts of cold conditions, I'm in bed looking through my Instagram feed of marathon victory after marathon victory. And I think to myself, Ben Johnson, thank you.
Have you ever been involved in drugs?
Well, recreationally all the time. Even after the initial, I mean, I must say, at primary school, I didn't really do drugs other than heroin. But after that, I got into the real hard stuff. I was sniffing Vicks nasal spray. I was sniffing all sorts of things. You know, it does exactly what it says on the tin. That paint stripper stuff. And then that really just gave me the get up and go and win a race I hadn't even running.
Have you ever raised money for AIDS?
AIDS is something that's very close to my heart. I've contacted many AIDS charities and told them that I have AIDS. Absolutely, that's just not true. Never had AIDS. Well, maybe once, but no, I've never had AIDS. And they give me sponsorship deals, advertisements, and I go on and I do coughs like that. I've got AIDS. And I get massive sponsorship deals. And then the next thing on my Instagram, fit as a fiddle, win another marathon.
Well, you sound fit, but I mean, we're running out of time now. So, is there anything else you'd like to say to the audience?
Running out of time is something that I've mastered. Because as they're coming in, I'm running just in time to win. And I think my last victory was the sweetest. I beat a man, I think he was from Zimbabwe. He looked like he was from Zimbabwe anyway. He could have been from Handsworth, but I'm not absolutely sure. And as we were on the winner's podium and the national anthems were going up, I turned to him and I said, "Do you have HIV?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "That's why you lost."
Is there a particular race that you dislike?
Yes, there is. There is a particular race I dislike. Would you like to know what that race is?
Yes, go on.
It's the Ching Chong Chang people. That race gets on my tits. Because when I win a race, I like to go for a slap-up meal. While all the other runners are, collapsing and consuming electrolytes and hyperventilating and various bulimia symptoms, I like to go for a slap-up Chinese meal. I go in there. I don't want to memorize any numbers. And it's just ching chang chong this, ching chang chong. And it gets on my tits. It just gets on my tits. All I want is my lamb curry and fried rice. And it's, what are you like? And I'm like, come on, just give me a number 17. They go, ching chang chong, ching chang chong. I say, all right, make it a number 50.
Well, you sound like such a winner. Thank you very much for joining us